What's good, YouTube? It's Tycoon checking in with another vid. You already know what's up. Today in this vid, I'm gonna be talking about different ways to get Supreme and really just how to try and get Supreme. First technique, I would say it isn't the easiest, but if you get lucky, you pay retail, so it works. So everybody basically knows Supreme has their drops every season on every Thursday. 11 Eastern time and 8 or 9 West Coast, and it varies on the time zone. So like when the West Coast is 3 hours behind the East Coast, it drops at 8 o'clock, but when they're only 2 hours behind, it drops at 9 on the West Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, you probably know. If you're on the East Coast, you probably know. So, but back to the technique. I would say this is how I try to get it. I haven't been very successful, but I do know it works for some people. I would get on the mobile app or the website about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes before the drop, just so that you're on there and you're on there before the site gets overpopulated and crashes or anything like that. Supreme is pretty good with that, but sometimes it kind of lags and is slow. So it's good to just be one of the first people on there. But once that happens, I like to go to the mobile app because I think it's easier, and as soon as the drop happens, you can just hit new at the very top, and then you can scroll down to the item that you want, and it's easy because it's all the stuff in there is new, so it's none of the old stuff that's already sold out. It's all the new stuff. You can hurry up, go to it, click your size, add to your cart, and try and type in all your information as quick as possible, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. Everybody who tries to get Supreme really knows that it's quite hard actually, because it's so limited and there's so many people trying to get it, and it sells out literally some items 15 seconds, under a minute. It's crazy. But if you don't want to go that route and you don't want to have to try and manage with all the hard trying to get the day of and all that, you can always fall back and wait. And if you live in like New York or Los Angeles, where the Supreme stores are, you can go to the stores that, you can go to the stores that day, but what I was going to say is a lot of people after the drops, they will buy something, but then they'll go and return it. And if I lived in New York or in Los Angeles, near the Supreme stores, I would stay going back after the drop, because a lot of times people do return their items and you can just pick it up without all the hassle of getting it on the day of. Another technique though is like reselling apps or reselling stores. So many of you, I'm sure, know of Grailed. That's a mobile app that is great for reselling hype items. It's literally specifically made for reselling all hype items like Gucci, Supreme, Louis Vuitton, Off-White, things like that. So go check it out. It's in the mobile app store, and it's a great app. I use it. And another way to get it is eBay, but I would say be very careful because there's obviously a lot of fakes going through eBay. And you may say, well, what about Grailed? I'd say there's really not a lot of fakes on Grailed from what I've seen, but do your research obviously, because there still could be, and just make sure to always watch out. But also, there's always, in Arizona we have stores, this Guest List Miles or a store like that or something. They resell some Supreme stuff. I'm sure in your state you can look up reselling stores for Supreme or anything like that. Like I know in Vegas there's On the Arm, and that's like, it's a huge Supreme reselling store. I was gonna say I'd leave their website down in the comments, but they don't sell Supreme on their website. It's just their brand, On the Arm. But if you get the chance to go to Vegas and check it out, make sure to do that. It's a dope store. So that's really all I have for techniques to get Supreme. If you have any other techniques, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And that's all we got for this video. Thank you if you made it to the end of the video and watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and go check out my other videos.